want to let you know a little about myself. So my name is Alex Piachin. I am a certified life coach as well as Reiki master and motivational speaker. I've done over 20 workshops already, and I spoke at Queen Hippie Gypsy, where I was a speaker for a diversity talk as well as a talk on body positivity. And I also talked at the House Foundation, where I was flown out to LA to talk about the importance of Reiki and healing with people with lupus. So I was really excited about that. And I have my sister also in the audience, so thank you for joining. So this is my first workshop at the Google Community Space, and hopefully not my last. So thank you for being here. I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you would love to have true wellness? Raise your hand. I know some of you are like, oh no. That was a trick question. Everybody deserves wellness here, right? Because wellness is deserved by everyone. And we're talking about wellness, we're talking about true wellness. So, a lot of times, especially in America, we focus on just our physical health, right? How we look, how our body looks, how our face looks, things like that. Especially on Instagram, it's all about looks. Talking about true wellness, it's not just how we look, but it's about the overall picture. Our mind, our body, our emotions, and our spirit. So if you want true wellness, it's all things encompassing, not just one. And that's a problem in today's society, is that we focus strictly on just how we look, but not exactly how our emotions are and how we act. So why do we need more diversity in wellness? Well, first of all, thank you for being here, because this event really shows how important it is to incorporate wellness for people with diversity. A majority of wellness got started with people of diversity, just to let you know. It's not a new trend. Healing has been in our ancestry for thousands of years. And it's not just holistic health, it's a part of who we are and a part of our culture.
So, Changa Bell founded the Black Male Yoga Initiative to teach Black men and boys in the community of the importance of holistic health. I really like that. Let me go to the next slide as well. So, Black people are 20% more likely to experience serious mental health issues than the general population. 4 common mental health disorders among Black people would include major depression, PTSD, ADHD, and suicide. Black Americans are 20% more likely to experience serious mental health issues than the general population, according to National Alliance on Mental Health, due to the larger amount of negativity they face in society. So I'm just going to sit with that for just a moment, just so you take that in. Due to the larger amount of negativity they face in society. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and I'll be brief as I can be. This is a very important topic that's close to my heart. So first of all, I want to just talk about Changa and what he's doing, which is really important, getting Black men and boys interested in holistic health. Something that I've just noticed just with women in general, no matter what particular group you come from, we usually set the trend for families. We're usually the first ones who'll get up and do something around health. Now, I do have some brothers over here who I know are very much into health, and you'll be hearing from them a little bit later. But it's something that I've noticed with women in general, that we're the ones who kind of lead the trend and kind of get things moving with the family. So I think his work is really, really important, and these statistics are coming from his website. Something I do want to say about statistics within my community, that's not always something that we turn to and look to. We don't always look at statistics, but I think it's important to have a balance to look at the statistics and to also just look within our communities. I think that really works for a lot of us, looking within the communities. Sometimes with statistics, you kind of wonder who has these statistics, who came up with them, where do they come from, what do they mean? But if you just look around within the community, especially within the Black community, I'm talking to those folks of the diaspora, you know, we look around and you may see certain things, people who are not doing as well, who are not thriving. And what I have noticed myself is that when I'm talking to people, there's usually like a general response. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. And I don't know how often that's actually the case. I've even found myself doing that before, where somebody may ask me, how am I doing? And I have like just an off-the-top response instead of really thinking about it and giving a sincere response. And I wonder sometimes what that's about, why people don't give a genuine response. Is it because we're afraid of being judged, perhaps? Is it just the fact that we're so accustomed to just getting up and keep moving and doing, and just we don't take the time to really think about it? And it's really interesting because being well is in our DNA. It is not in your DNA to be sick. It's not natural to be sick. It's natural to be well. Really notice is that a lot of people are dying with their secrets. We don't talk about the real thing. We don't talk about what's going on for real, right? So what I'd like to encourage you to do is next time when someone asks you, hey, how's it going? Think about it for a moment before you respond. And when you ask someone, don't make that the village greeting, hey, how you doing, what's going on? Be sincere and really be prepared to hear what's being said and shared. Make sense? So what are you going to do? You're going to do it next time? All right, great. Thank you.